Can you reinstate a license suspended in different states? Have you ever wondered if you can get your driver's license back if it was suspended in another state? It's a common question for those moving or trying to clear up past issues. The answer is not straightforward, but I'll explain how it works. When your license is suspended in one state, that suspension is usually reported to the National Driver Register. This is a national database that all states check before issuing or renewing licenses. So, if you try to get a new license in a different state, they will see the suspension and often refuse to issue or reinstate your license until the original suspension is resolved. To get your license reinstated in the state where it was suspended, you need to follow that state's specific rules. This might mean paying fines, completing driver improvement programs, or serving a mandatory suspension period. You will need to submit a reinstatement application to the Department of Motor Vehicles or the equivalent agency in that state. You also have to pay any required fees, which can range from $50 to $200 depending on the state. Sometimes, you might need to retake written or road tests, especially if the suspension lasted a long time or involved serious violations. Once the original state lifts the suspension and reinstates your driving privileges, you can then apply for a license in a new state if you have moved. But until that happens, your license remains suspended across the country. For people working on reentry after incarceration, regaining driving privileges is often essential. It helps you access jobs, housing, and essential services. So, it's important to contact the DMV in the state where your license was suspended to understand the exact steps you need to take. Keep records of all payments, programs completed, and correspondence related to your suspension. If you've moved to a new state, wait until your original suspension is fully cleared before applying for a new license there. Seeking help from legal or reentry support services can make the process easier. They can guide you through the paperwork and help you address any barriers. Remember, driving is often a key part of rebuilding your life after incarceration. Resolving your license suspension properly can open doors to better employment and housing opportunities. So, it's worth taking the time to understand and follow the correct steps to reinstate your license, whether in the original state or a new one.